Okay, so welcome to Unit 4 of the MBS Self-Reliance course, which gives you all the business secrets that you need for your business to be able to succeed. So Unit 4 is paperwork, home budgeting. Paperwork, home budgeting. Okay, so let's go over the principles for Unit 4. Number 1, separate business and personal money. Number 2, pay yourself a salary or commission. Number 3, don't steal from your business. Number 4, save regularly. Number 5, make and follow a personal budget. Okay, so before that, let's report on our commitments for Unit 3. So in Unit 3, we're given 3 commitments. As always, our business plan commitment, our home quality of life plan commitment, and savings commitment. With our business plan, we're told to complete our quality of life wheel and plan a community service project. Okay, with our home quality of life plan, we're supposed to choose and improve a specific area from our home plan. With our savings commitment, we are told to save money, even if it's just a coin or two. Okay, so I'll pause briefly and then let's report on our commitments. Just as the chart is here, you see this commitment chart. So this is you, okay? So kindly note down business, home, savings. If you were able to meet your commitment for business, please write yes. If you were able to meet your commitment for home, please write yes. If you are able to meet your commitment for savings, kindly write yes. If it's otherwise, you couldn't meet, kindly write no. I'll pause for about 10 seconds so that we continue. Thank you. Okay, so let's discuss. What did you learn last week as you kept your promise, your commitment? Promises here is the same as commitments. So what did you learn in the last unit? Okay, Unit 3, as you kept your commitment. What are some of the problems that you encountered as you tried to keep your commitments for Unit 3? What are some problems that you encountered? Kindly note down. If you are in the WhatsApp group, you can share it in our WhatsApp group, your answer. But if you are not in the WhatsApp group, then you can also write your answer in your book. Okay, so I'll pause for about 10 seconds so that we continue. Okay, so let's go over Unit 4 principles. 1, separate business and personal money. 2, pay yourself a salary or commission. 3, don't steal from your business. 4, save regularly. 5, make and follow a personal budget. Let me read a story about this geese. This is a geese, a goose. Okay, the plural is geese. Okay, so a goose. And what is this? Can you guess? Okay, so let me read a story. Aesop, the ancient Greek author of fables, or the story writer in the ancient Greek, he told the story of a goose with a golden egg. One day, a poor farmer found a glittering yellow egg in his goose nest. It was heavy, very heavy, like a stone, and he was tempted to throw it away, thinking that someone had played a trick on him. Okay, so but instead he took the egg home and discovered that the egg was pure gold. The next day he found another golden egg which the goose had laid, and it was the same as true every day. So it means the goose continued to lay golden eggs every day since the day that he discovered the first golden egg. Okay, so he became very rich from selling the golden eggs. But then he grew greedy. He became greedy. One day he wanted more than just one golden egg. Remember, the goose always lays only once in a day, one golden egg. So the farmer got greedy. He wanted more than one in a particular day. So he killed the goose and cut it open. He killed the goose and cut it open to find more. He wanted more eggs, golden eggs. So he cut the goose open to get more eggs. But of course, he discovered no eggs inside the goose. He discovered no eggs inside the goose. Okay, so let's discuss what happened when the farmer wanted more than the goose could give. What happened when the farmer wanted more than the goose could give? Kindly note your answer down. I'll pause for about 10 seconds as you answer. What happened when the farmer wanted more than what the goose could lay or could give? Okay, so if your business is the goose, if this is your business which has been feeding you with money, income, is an income. So imagine if this goose is a business feeding you with money, and that's what you survive on. What are some of the things that you can do to kill your business? What are some behaviors or some practices that you can do that will kill your business, or that you can do to kill your business? I'll pause for about 15 seconds so that you write your answers down. Okay, so now let's act. So today we'll discuss important principles so that you won't kill your business. So unit 4 is about principles that will help you not to kill your business. That way your business will keep laying golden eggs, or into brackets, make what? Profit. Or your business so will be what? So let me go over. Today we'll discuss important principles so that you won't kill your business. That way it keeps laying golden eggs, making a profit. Okay, so there is a video. The title of the video is "Don't Kill the Chickens." Kindly watch, and when we are done, we will continue.
Maria!
Here! Hey! How's it going?
Things are good. Wow, look at all these eggs. Your business is doing well.
Yes, and I'm grateful. Finally, all this hard work is starting to pay off. You're gonna get some eggs?
Yeah.
Well, I got some good news too. I found an apartment for my family. We'll finally have running water and a window. Except, I don't have quite enough money right now. I need 1,000 to move in. I don't want to lose this place, Maria. It's perfect for us. Will you help me?
Mateo, I want to help you. I could give you the 1,000 if I sell all my chickens.
So let's go over the video summary. The video summary. So principle number 1, separate business and personal money. Principle number 1, separate business and personal money. So this was the video that we've watched. So this is a video summary. So I'm going over the video summary. Matthew, So Maria's brother, she says, Maria, look at all the eggs. Your business is doing well. Then Maria responds, yes, all the hard work is starting to pay off. Matthew also told Maria, I finally found an apartment for my family, but it costs thousands to move in. I don't quite have enough money right now. Will you help me? Then Maria says, I want to help Matthew, but I would have to butcher and sell all my chickens. So what should Maria do? So in this video summary, and then in the video that you've watched, what do you think Maria should do? So let's discuss. If you were Maria, what would you do? Kindly write your answers down. If you were Maria, what would you do? So kindly write your answer down. I'll pause for about 10 seconds. Okay, so have your friends or your family members, have they asked you for money from your business before? Have your friends or your family members ever asked you for money from your business before? If it's yes, kindly note it down in your book. I always say that this course you need a pen and a book, okay? Kindly note your answer down. Have your friends or family members asked for money from your business before? I'll pause for about 5 seconds. Okay, so Maria's brother wants some money. But if she gives it to him, it will hurt her business. What should Maria do? Maria's brother wants some money. But if she gives it to him, it will hurt her business. What should Maria do? What should Maria do? Okay, so after answering, there is another video, okay, that is don't kill the chickens, part 2. Don't kill the chickens. So a continuation of this video. This is part 1. Kindly let's watch, and when we are done we'll be back. Okay, thank you.
Imagine that you work at a hotel. Could you take money from the hotel anytime you want? Could your brother take money whenever he needs? Might pay you a commission. Your wage or commission would be your income, and you would pay tithing on this income. Then you could spend the rest for your personal needs, like food or clothing, or even to help your brother. Your business needs to do the same thing. As business owner, you should pay yourself a wage, a certain amount of money every week, for example. If there is not enough cash in your business to pay a regular wage, you could still pay yourself a commission, a percentage of sales. Either way, the wage or commission becomes your personal income. You pay tithing on this income, and then you can use the rest for food, rent, or medicine. This simple step, separating your business and personal money, will protect both you and your business. Your business can grow and succeed, and you will know what money from your personal account you can use and share.
Okay, so this is the video summary. Okay, principle number 1, separate business and personal money. So the video summary of the video we've just watched. So If you worked at a hotel, can you take money from it at any time you want? Can you? Kindly answer this question. If you worked at a hotel, can you take money from it at any time you want? Please note the answer in your book. I'll pause for about 5 seconds. Okay, so could your brother also take money from it whenever he needs it? If you were working in a hotel, can your brother come and take the hotel's money whenever he needs it? Exactly. So someone might end up in jail. You or your brother, whoever takes the money, might end up in jail because that's not right, isn't it? Okay. So do this. So don't do this to your own business. Okay. So if assuming the business is you are the owner of the same business, this one is when you are working for somebody. So don't do this to your own business. So here's the key. Here's the solution. You and your business are different. There must be separate places to keep business money and personal money. Separate places and separate records. Okay. So just as separate places, there must be separate records. You see these records. So in the course, we'll try and do record keeping very soon. Okay. You learn how to keep records for your business. So separate places, separate records. But the question is, you ask, but how do I get money out of my business? But how do you get money out of your business for your family? So maybe you have children, you have a spouse, you have relatives. How do you get money out of your business for your family? Okay, so this is the solution. Pay yourself a wage or commission, just as if you work for somebody. So just as you are working for somebody, you too, if it's your own business, so this becomes your personal income. So pay yourself a wage or commission, just as if you worked for somebody else. This becomes your personal income. This simple step will protect you and your business. Separate your business and personal money. So let's discuss. Okay, when friends or family members need money, just like Maria's brother, what should we do? Please note your answer down. Pause for 10 seconds. When friends or family need money, like Maria's brother, what should we do? Okay, so let's continue. So let's answer these questions. I'll pause for 10 seconds with each. So why is it important to separate your business and personal money? Why is it important to separate your business and personal money? Why is it important to separate your business and personal money? I'll pause for 10 seconds. So how are you going to separate your business and personal money or personal finances? How are you going to separate? What step will you take to separate your business and your personal money? Can you note your answer down in your book? Okay, so let's act. Kindly decide what you will do to separate your business and personal money. Kindly decide what you will do to separate your business and personal money. Okay, so principle number 2, pay yourself a salary or commission. Principle number 2, pay yourself a salary or commission. Let's watch this video. Okay, the next video. When we are done, we'll be back. Let's watch this video. When we are done, we'll be back. Thank you.
Mateo, if I butcher and sell all my chickens, you know what that will do to my business, don't you? I wouldn't have any eggs to sell, and then my business is gonna go under. And then how will I feed my family? I'm sorry, I hope you can understand.
No, I do. I understand.
But you know what? I do have 200 in my personal savings that I can give you, if that will help.
Actually, that would help a lot.
Sophia.
Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome. I'm glad that I could help you a little.
Look, Sophia.
Okay, so a quick brief about the video summary. Okay, so what we just watched, let's go over it. So Maria tells her brother Matthew, if I butcher and sell my chicks, then I won't have eggs to sell. Oh. My business will go under and I won't be able to feed my family. Then Maria continues, I do have 200 in my personal savings I could give you. Would that help? Then Matthew responds, oh, actually, that would help a lot. Then Matthew says, thank you so much, Maria. Then Maria too says, you are welcome. I am glad I could help you a little. So that's the end of the conversation. Okay, so let's discuss. Okay, let's discuss. Why is sharing from her personal savings better for Maria? Okay, why was sharing her personal savings with her brother Matthew better than taking from her business? Why was it better for Maria to take money from her personal savings rather than taking from her chicken business or her poultry business? Kindly note your answer down. I'll pause in about 10 seconds so that we continue. Okay. So principle number 3, don't steal from your business. Principle number 3, don't steal from your business. Okay. So please, have you seen this lady? What do you suggest? What do you think about her? Can you note your answer down? I'll pause for 2 seconds. Okay. And have you seen this person? What do you think she is? And what about this person? What do you think she is or she represents in our picture? This is our picture. What do you think? Do you have any suggestions? Kindly note your answers down. Okay, so let me tell you a brief story about this scenario. Okay, this is the owner of a business, and this is the business owner's child. Okay, the funny thing is that the business owner sells things that children really like, which is what? Candies. So this is the business. This person standing here represents the candy business. Okay, so you see candy business. The candy business contains candies, sweets, and treats. So for example, milkshakes, toffees, chocolates, etc. Things that children, pebbles and things. So that's what this woman sells. And this, perhaps the business, maybe this could be the administrator or the salesperson in the business. Okay, and then this child walks into her mother's business or the shop, and then she wants this. She tells the mom. What should the mother do? Kindly write your answer down. What should the mother do? Not to steal from. Remember, she must not steal from her business, because this principle is teaching us not to steal from our business. What should the mother do? Okay, so let's discuss. Why is it so important not to give away your product to your family members? Okay, why is it so important not to give away your product even if it is a family member? Kindly note your answer down. I'll pause for about 5 seconds. Okay, so let's discuss. What can the business owner, what can she do, or what can the business owner do if she wants to let her child have some candy. The business owner loves her child, and then she doesn't also want to steal from her business. What can she do to be able to help her child have the candy? Kindly note your answer down. I'll pause for about 5 seconds. Okay, so when we take products sometimes called inventory, or when we take products or inventory from our store or our shop and we don't pay for it, we are robbing from our own business. We won't have the money to buy new products to restock the shop, and we won't have money to be able to pay ourselves a wage or commission. If you give something from your shop or your store to someone, you need to pay back your business with your own personal money. Okay, so let's act. So kindly go to page 14 in your participation manual. So when you go to page 14 in your participation manual, this is what you see over there. Page 14, your participation manual. Just briefly. You see this. You see them there. So there are some questions on your left. So kindly answer that question. Okay, so let's continue. Principle number 4. Save regularly. Principle number 4. Save regularly. Okay, so what is this thing representing? Please, do you have any guess? Kindly guess. What is this thing representing? This is representing somebody's personal savings, isn't it? Or somebody's way of keeping money temporarily before maybe he takes it to the bank or to a proper place of keep, isn't it? Okay, so it could be a piggy box, or okay, so some people have so many places where they save. It could be an envelope, it could be a piggy bank, a small box, even a water bottle that they've tapped the top. They can just put some coins over there. Okay, so what are these example of these things, places to save? Can you list any that you know? I'll pause for about 3 seconds. Okay, so people save money when the security and freedom of extra money is more important to them than the thrill of spending. People save money when the security and freedom of extra money is more important to them than the thrill of spending. There are many ways to save money. For example, people save money from eating less. Yes, so some people can save money from eating less. Some people substitute sometimes carbohydrates, packs of food. Instead, they buy fruits. Okay, fruits are cheaper, and then that's how they eat less, or they eat less food that costs less. Okay, and some ways that people can also save money can be walking. Some people walk. They walk more. They work more. Okay, some also turn off their lights just to save money because the light bills. They don't waste water. Okay, to avoid water bills. Some people save coins in a jar, or they are sharing tools, so many ways that people save. So let's discuss. What have you done so far to save? Remember, savings is a commitment in this course. So what have you done so far to save? I'll pause for 10 seconds so that you write your answer in your book. What have you done so far to be able to save? Okay. Okay, so kindly let's continue. How can you make it a habit to save? So how can you make it a habit to save? Kindly note your answer down. Pause for about 10 seconds. How can you make it a habit or your habit to save. Okay. Okay, so note all your answers down in your book. Okay, so let's move to the participation manual. On page 14, kindly write or draw the things you would do to make a habit to save. Kindly write down the things you would do to be able to make it a habit to save. Kindly write down the things you do to make it a habit to save. So in the book you see what are you going to do to save. In the participation manual, that's the question they're asking. What are you going to do to save? So you write what you are going to do to save so you write it in your book. Okay. Okay, so kindly decide where you will keep your savings. Okay, so where would you keep your savings? Kindly note your answer down. Kindly decide and note your answer down where you keep your savings. So you can write where I will keep my savings, then you write hyphen, then you write your answer where I'll keep my savings. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue to principle number 5. Make and follow a personal budget. Make and follow a personal budget. So kindly turn to page 15 in your workbook and then kindly follow along as we read aloud Maria's budget. Okay, so I'm come to read aloud Maria's budget for you to see. So kindly go to page 15. It's just the same thing here is there. Okay, so this is Maria's budget. Okay, Maria plans that, so this month, let's assume this month is the month of maybe May, June or July, any other month. Okay, so this is what she's planning to spend. Maria says that the money she has available or how much she pays herself from her poultry business, she has set an amount. She pays herself 2,000. So she doesn't want to spend more than 2,000. Okay, so she wants to spend less. Because she wants to spend less, she makes sure that she makes a personal budget. So make principle number 5, make and follow a personal budget. So we all have to make and follow a personal budget as business owners, or if we are now about to start our business, we have to make and follow a personal budget. So income, she knows she will get 2,000. So this is what she plans. This one, let's forgo it for now. Expenses, so these are things she wants to spend on. Okay, so if you have 2,000, must you spend, if you spend more than 2,000, it means you have spent more than what you have. She's saying that she have only this, so all these things must be equal to what? The 2,000. Okay, so she's saying that donation 200, savings 200, rent 500, utilities 80, food 450, clothing 50, school 200, transportation 50, medical 100, insurance 100, entertainment 70. So all this put together will give us 2,000. So total income, the income that she received or she is planning is what to spend is 2,000, and the total expense she's planning is 2,000. So always this place must be equal to the top. That's when you are keeping a good, you are spending your money wisely. It should be equal to the income. Okay, so your total income, your total expenses, most of the times, most importantly, your total expense should be equal to your income. Okay, so actually, this is actual. It means that at the end of the month, what really happened? Okay, so Maria decided that she will what? She will spend 200 on donation. Exactly, she spent 200. Maria decided that she will spend 200 in her savings, so she spent 200. Maria decided that she will spend 500 for rent. She spent 500. Maria decided she will spend 80 on utilities, so it came. Food, she said she will spend 450, but rather she spent 420. Okay, so she was able to really save for food, right? Clothing, she said she'll spend 50, but she didn't buy any clothes for that month, so it is what, 0. School, she said that she will spend 200. She spent the same. Transportation the same. Medical, unfortunately, Maria intended that, oh, her budget was 100, but maybe she fell ill, so she spent 250. Insurance, 100 and 100. Entertainment, she said, okay, if she should entertain herself at all, she will spend 70, but actually she didn't spend anything for entertainment. So when we added this, it is also the total. So the expenditure, this is the expenditure, so it's 2,000, and the total income, the actual income she has is 2,000. So this place and this place must always be 2,000, because that's what she used, isn't it? Now on page 15, you realize that you also have to make your budget, and it is even in Myplatform. So when we are done, we will move to Myplatform, and then we what, enter our personal budget. So I have a demonstration that I'll do for Myplatform. I would not use it this way. I'll do it in Excel for us to follow. Okay, so let's conclude unit 5. Okay, and at the end I would also do Myplatform, our budget for Myplatform. Okay, so let's discuss, how did Maria do in the month of January? So how did Maria do in the month of January, and how did she adjust her plan? So how did she do in the month of January? So what is your answer to this question? How did Maria do in the month of January? So this is January. Okay, so how did Maria do in the month of January? I'll pause for about 5 seconds so that you answer your question. You answer the question. Okay, so the next question is that how did Maria adjust her plan? This was her plan, how she planned to spend her money. So how did Maria adjust this plan? How did she adjust this plan? Yeah, so kindly write your answer. How was she able to adjust her plan to be able not to spend more than 2,000? How was she able to adjust her plan? Okay, so the next question is, why is it important to have a personal budget? Why is it important to have a personal budget for yourself? Why do you think it is important to have a personal budget for yourself? I'll pause for about 5 seconds so that we continue later. Okay, so kindly write down your planned budget. So if you have a book, as you go to page number 15, as you go to page number 15, you can just write your own budget. So we are in a particular month, so use this month to write your budget. Okay, and then at the end of the month, compare what you plan to spend, that's over here, and then your actual expenditure. Okay, kindly check it. Okay, so write your planned budget for the next month as well. So write your planned budget for the following month as well, and then turn to page 46 in your participation manual and take your time. You see a blank personal budget over there, so you take your time, or we go to Myplatform. The link of Myplatform is in the description to this video. I'll put the course link in the description to this video. Myplatform is in this video, and the registration link for the course in the video, and I'll put an email address. So if you want to have access to the participation manual, when you say hello, I've started the course, or hello, I want to do the course, or hello, I want to do the course, or I wish to do the course, I'll just know that you want the participation manual, so I'll just send the participation manual to you. Okay, so you go to Myplatform and you fill your personal budget. So kindly write your budget for this month and your budget for next month, your planned and your actual. Please take note, make sure that your planned income is the same as your actual income. Your total expenses is the same as what? The income. Okay, they should all be the same as the income, and the total income should all be the same as the income. Okay, so let's go over our commitments for unit 5. So sorry, for unit 4. Let's go over our commitment for unit 4. And what is our commitment for unit 4? So this is the budget, the sample budget on my platform. So I'll go over it before this video ends. I will go over it. Okay. So let's go over unit 4 principles. 1. Separate personal and business and personal money. 2. Pay yourself a salary or commission. 3. Don't steal from a business. 4. Save regularly. 5. Make and follow a personal budget. So business plan commitments, I'll separate my personal and business money. I'll create a personal budget and follow it. So this is what we must do before we get to unit 5. Okay. Okay. So home quality of life commitment. I'll thoughtfully choose 1 or 2 areas of my quality of life field and write down goals to improve this week. I'll be specific with my written goals and follow through. Savings commitment. I will add to my savings even if it's just a coin or 2. Okay. So let's discuss our commitments. Okay. So how will you keep your personal records? I'll pause for 5 seconds so that I answer. How will you keep your personal records? Which commitment do you think will be easier among the business plan, savings, and then quality of life commitments? Okay, so kindly meet with your action partner for this unit, okay, and discuss your business ideas and what you've learned in unit 4. Share ideas on whatever it is about unit 4. If you are joining on our WhatsApp group page, then you can choose a partner over there, an action partner. An action partner is somebody that takes the course that you meet and discuss your ideas with. Okay, your ideas with. So kindly find an action partner. If you do not want somebody you do not know and you want a family member to take or your friend to take the course to become your action partner, you can email it to me and then can email me, tell me about the facts. So the email is in the description, or you can forward the registration link, the course link, and this video to the person so that the person will use it to be able to understand the course, to be able to become your action partner. So yeah, so let's move to my platform. Okay. Okay, so welcome to my platform. Okay, so to access my platform, I'll put the link of my platform in the description to this video and in our WhatsApp page. Okay, so you type my platform .interwith solutions.org. My platform.interviewsolutions.org. So this is the link that I've shared. Okay, so when you type it, it will open the login page for you to enter your personal budget. Okay, so the email address that I used aa@gmail.com, and my password is small letter a. So I always check to see if it's correct, and then I log in. So when I log in, you see business plan, products, you see 8 icons. Okay, so if you followed my previous lessons, you realize I've entered my business plan. So when you click on it, you realize that my business plan has been entered. So it's 100%. Sometimes you have to refresh. Let me go back to my dashboard. Okay, so let me just go back and log in. So I'm logging again. Okay, so you meet these 8 icons. So what did we treat today? Paperwork, isn't it? Okay, so you click on paperwork. It is a blue icon, so you click on it. When you click on it, you see what? These questions. Why is it important to keep records of transactions that occur in your business? So if you don't have the answer, you take your time. We'll treat paperwork into detail. We will learn all these things in the coming weeks. So we will learn the coming units. So cash flow projection. We'll learn everything about cash flow projection in the coming week. For now, let's just do unit 4. Unit 4 is about personal budget. So when you go to paperwork, personal budget, then you come. So let's say we are entering for January, just like Maria. So assuming we are entering for January. So January 2022. So this is the month, okay. So what did Maria enter? So we can just look at what Maria entered and then use it to enter our plan. So let's go to the participation manual. The participation manual. Let's go to so let's look at so principle number 5, make and follow a personal budget. So let's look at Maria's budget to do our own. So Maria's budget. Okay, so let's say as for us, our income will be okay. So let's how much do, okay, so the work that we do, let's assume that they pay us, let's say 1,500. So if they pay you 1,500 or 3,000, so let's assume 3,000. Okay, so this is what you are planning. You are planning that by the end of, so now that January has started, so you are planning. So budget, personal budget is always done when the month starts. You don't wait for the month to end before you do a budget. If the month ends, it means you are doing the budget for the upcoming month. So the month that we are already in is, assuming it is January like Maria's own, then we are using income. This, okay. Expenses. So expenses, here we won't type anything. The expenses is what will come under this place. Let's look at how Maria's own was like. You see expenses, so you leave that side. Then donation. So okay, so let's see how much. Okay, so let's type donation. Hey, so how much will you donate? So let's say you have family members, you give them monies every month. You give maybe 500 to your wife. You do, or yes, sometimes you donate it to your wife so that she will use it to keep her up for her upkeep. Your in-laws, maybe you give them some money. You give your mom. So all the donations put together, let's assume it will be 1,000. Okay, so you are just anticipating this is the money that you give to. So savings, how much would you put down for your own self? So let's say you decide that every month you put 10% of all this amount for yourself into maybe your bank account or maybe any insurance that you have. So 300. Rent, let's say your rent, they charge you an amount of, let's say 250 every, okay, let's say 300 every month. So maybe you pay utilities, maybe 100. And let's say food, you spend with you and your wife and your children, maybe you spend around 600. Clothing, maybe you don't plan to spend anything on clothing. Your children's school, okay, so let's say that because whenever you donate to your wife uses some for your children's school, so you spend much. So maybe you have 2 children, so maybe their school, they will eat and stuff, so their school expenses is 400. Transportation is about 200. Medical, you don't plan to really, because you've been taking herbal stuff, so let's say an insurance, let's say 0, you don't plan to spend there. Okay, so now I don't use calculator most of the times, I use Excel. Okay, So I'll use Excel in this calculation. So I'll just copy, I'll put in Excel. So whatever I have here, I can copy and put in Excel, and Excel will add for me. Okay, so I just use Excel as my calculator. Okay, so this is a tedious work, but what would you do? But you can also just use calculator to do this exercise. Okay, so I can just add everything here and just put the total in Excel. So this is 600, this is 700. So 700 and 600 will be what? 1003, isn't it? So I'll just add 1003. So I'll just type 1003 so that it will be easy. So you can just use your calculator. I normally like using the Excel. Okay. Then this one too. So this one too is 700. Okay, so I add it to Excel. So I just type 700. Okay, so 700. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see the total. It shouldn't be more than 3,000. We don't have to plan that we spend more than 3,000. If we plan and we think that we are not comfortable with the 3,000, so you have to decide 3,000 is what media I can afford for this month. I don't want to spend. So if it is more than that, you have to adjust these ones. Okay, adjust all the expenses over here to be able to let it be 3,000, because you know that you don't want to. If 3,000 is not, then you are going to be in trouble. So I'll just, let me do the totals. So you see it's 3,000 exactly. So you have to make sure that it is 3,000. If not, so it's entertainment, which means I don't want to spend anything. Okay, or on other things, I don't want to spend on other things. What other things do I need to add? That cry I don't have to spend, because Maria herself, the woman didn't even spend safe. And me too, I don't want to spend. So you see, she didn't even type anything there. So the total expense that I plan to spend for January is 3,000. My total income is 3,000, because that's the money that I'm expecting, or not expecting to spend. So let me correct myself. It's not like you are expecting and somebody said he will dash you this, so you make your budget and put it there. No, the money that you have available. Okay, so at the end of let's say January, you have to make sure that you go according to a strict plan, so that you'll be able to adjust your plan, so that you don't spend more than 3,000. If you spend more than 3,000, it means you are not doing good. So 3,000 is what must be here. So now how much did I spend? Okay, so let's say my in-laws, they told me that they have money, so I should keep. I forced them, they didn't take the money, so that money reduced. So my in-laws money reduced. They told me, let it be. So I gave only to my own mother and let's say my spouse. So maybe that was about 600. So your donations wasn't much. Even to your church, that 1,000 cedis now 600. Savings, you're able to save, let's say 400. Okay. Because the donation were less, you're able to save, let's say 400. Your rent was the same, that one is 300. Your utilities was also 100. Your food was, let's say, you still didn't spend on clothing, so you were able to take good care of your children, so you added 150 to their 400, so it became 550. Transportation, rather, you didn't even expect it to, but that one went up, so it went up with 50. Now medical, you spent even additional. This place you have to even do it 3,000 before you even, okay, you have to make this place 3,000. It must always be 3,000. If it's not 3,000, that means you have a lot that you have to adjust in your life, else you will always be spending. This place must be 3,000, and the down ones must all be 3,000. So you have to always, before you wake up in the morning, you have to look at your budget before you step out, so that you don't spend more than your budget can or you can afford. So let's do the calculations once again. So this one is 1,000, 1,003, 1,004. Okay, so I put it in Excel. Okay, 1,004. Then this one too, 650. This one will be what? 1,002. This one, the total of this one, 1,002. So you put it in Excel. You can use your calculator to do this exercise. So this one and this one too will be what? 400. So let's see, 400 if we spent more than. So let's find the total. Wow, so we have 3,000 as well. So it means that we are cool, we have been able to do good, we have done well. So when we do this, when we are done, then we click on save for it to update for us. So you see, update successful, it means it has been entered. So when you go to the top, you realize that when it's updated. Okay, so that's a little bit about paperwork. So we'll do the rest later. But this all what we do for Unit 4. Unit 4 is about our budget, personal budget. Okay, so you can log out from my platform and then see you in my next video as we treat Unit 5. Thank you so much. Bye.